Okay, welcome back to day number 7. We're going to take it a little bit easier today. So we're actually just going to be working on a breathing technique that I love to do in all of my classes that I do in person. And so I'm going to teach it to you guys, and that's going to be it for today. And as always, we have some noise right now. There's a dog in the distance that won't stop barking. He's not barking right now. So I just hope that he or she stops for good. So please excuse that if it continues to happen. So the breathing technique that we're going to go over today is called internostril breathing. And the reason we do it, mind you, while I say all this, keep in mind that this is all yogic theory. This is not, it might be scientifically proven, but I haven't personally seen the studies myself. I just know that it is yoga, philosophy, and yogic tools. So keep that in mind. So the way it works is when we inhale through the right nostril, we're stimulating the left side of the brain. When we inhale through the left nostril, we're stimulating the right side of the brain, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. So our parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for rest and digest and calm and happy and bleh. And sympathetic is, oh my God, something's trying to kill me. I'm in traffic. I'm being chased by an animal up here. And so the idea of internostril breathing is balancing out those levels to be harmonious. So we don't want anyone way down here and too chill all the time. Maybe some people want that, I don't know. But we also don't want people way up here that are breathing with their chest and stressed out all the time and anxious. So we're going to try to meet them by doing this internostril breathing, stimulating both sides of the brain. So how we're going to do that is we're going to take our peace out fingers, and don't do it yet, I'm just going to show you. The peace out fingers go on the forehead, and then you plug your nose with your thumb and your ring finger. And what we want to make sure not to do is press into the nose. Just kind of pull down. Just put your thumb there and pull down. Let the weight carry it down. That way you don't panic and think, oh my gosh, I can't breathe by plugging too hard. So just a little movement. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Another thing to keep in mind, every inhale should match the exhale. So if you're inhaling for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds. And then on the other side, if you can inhale for 4 seconds over here, exhale for 4 over here. Maybe try going to 5 seconds. If you can go to 6 seconds, maybe you can inhale 6, but you can only exhale 5. Then just do 5. Don't try to do 6. Do with what you can. As you do this more, you will get better at it, and you can go for longer. Another thing that we want to try to do is when we do take those big inhales, we want to try to not breathe with the chest, which is easier said than done. We can do a whole video on that as well, of breathing through the diaphragm, through the stomach. We won't worry about that too much today. We'll just focus on breathing. But if you know how to control your diaphragm, try to make them big belly breaths. And so I think I've said everything I need to say. So let's go ahead and practice. Okay, let's start by taking the peace out fingers and placing them in between your eyebrows. And from here on out, you can just close your eyes and just listen to this video instead of watching it. So peace out fingers are in between the eyebrows, and then you're going to take your thumb and just lightly put the weight onto your nostril. And if you're right-handed, you're plugging your right nostril. If you're left-handed, you might be plugging your left nostril. But let's go ahead. Thumb is on the nostril as we inhale through the left side for me for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause as you switch your fingers, so plugging your left with your index, and you exhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhaling to the same side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and switch as you lightly plug the right and exhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and switch. Exhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4. And just continue on your own time. Making sure to count. Noticing if your inhale matches your exhale. Noticing if you're able to allow your tummy to rise and fall. Long inhales before you pause and switch and match your exhales. Let's do 2 more on either side. One more round. The next time you exhale through your right nostril, just release your hand down. And with your eyes closed, just taking a big inhale through both nostrils, and exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly start to open your eyes, ever so slightly, no hurry. And just notice how you feel. Maybe you feel a little bit fuzzy in the head. Some people I've heard feel like they're on drugs afterwards because you're like, whoa. Some people, maybe you don't feel anything, and that's totally fine. That's it for today. Use this. If it works for you, you can use this tool anytime. I have my friends do it all the time. So if you're in a stressful situation, then just bust out some internostril breathing and try to bring your levels, your parasympathetic back to your sympathetic. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.